I first heard about the Window Sanctuary on Sevenoaks Mums Network, which is a local Facebook community. We were looking for recommendations of a glazing company that was able to offer advice as well as just being able to fit the windows, the advice on the materials and the design. We're about to take on a really big-ish house renovation project, and we'd never done anything like it before. So it's really important to us to find a company that could actually give advice and guidance and help us go through the journey. So the first thing that happened with the Window Sanctuary is we had a site visit, and they came here and were able to walk around the house with us and talk about the different options that we might want in different areas of the house. And it was so helpful because it helps you start to imagine what the house is going to look like, and when it's all feeling a bit stressful, it just gives you that bit of hope that it is going to become a reality and you are in really safe hands. Like I said, we were about to embark on one of the biggest projects we'd ever done, and having that trust in the company that they really knew what you wanted and they knew the house that they were going to be working with was really reassuring. So it was more than just a one-off piece that we were looking for in the company. We wanted a company that could fulfil a number of things across our project. So the bifold doors were the main thing, but it was also windows, ground floor, first floor, and we were doing a loft conversion as well. So that was new windows. It was working with our existing windows as well and making sure in the right places the new windows going in would be sympathetic to what was already there. And getting the right glazing in the right places, putting frosted glazing where we needed it in ensuite showers and things like that. So we really wanted to find a company, and we did in the Window Sanctuary, that could work with that kind of holistic view of the whole house. We visited the Braested showroom, and that was great to be able to actually see the products in real life and be able to match things like handles to the doors themselves and get a much better feel of what the products were looking like. In lockdown as well, it was really important that we found somewhere local because we didn't know when we were next going to have to not be able to drive certain distances, and they were able to do private visits to the showroom during that time, so we were actually able to visit safely and at a distance from other people. The customer service at the Window Sanctuary was excellent. Right from the beginning, we were given a lot of advice, a lot of guidance on what was going to work well. Everyone followed up really nicely, and the aftercare of customer service was really strong as well. When the Window Sanctuary came to install the windows, we were really impressed with how smoothly it went. We had so many different people working on our house renovation project, from builders to electricians to plumbers, and they all needed to work together, and everyone else was part of a different building company, and so we're used to working together, and the Window Sanctuary just slotted themselves in as part of that team, and actually we're having direct conversations with our builders proactively to make sure that the communication between them was such that everything fitted properly. Sounds basic, but it's really important, and that it was all going to work. And when the builders were behind on things, the Window Sanctuary were able to keep updated with that, so that we were kept on. The whole project was kept on track really, really nicely. So when the Window Sanctuary came to actually install the windows, we were really impressed with the care they took over our property. They made sure everything was left really clean and tidy. They brought dust sheets with them to make sure nothing was being damaged while they were there. They looked after it as though they would want their own homes looked after, which we were really, really impressed with. Part of the reason we chose the Window Sanctuary was the quality of the products. This is a house that we want to live in for a really long time. It was really important to us to find something that wasn't just a quick fix. It was something that we could live and love for a long time. And we were shopping around, and it felt that finding something with that quality and finding something with our budget was going to be mutually exclusive. And then we found the Window Sanctuary, and we felt that we were finally able to not have to compromise the quality too much and still be able to work within the budget. I would strongly recommend the Window Sanctuary. From the minute we met them, the service has been really good, right through to the aftercare service. They've been back to follow up and make sure that any little niggles that are inevitable get fixed really quickly without any problem at all. They've kept up with the communication really well, and we love the products. So it's hard not to, really.